Okay, so you are going through a period of heartbreak at the moment, and you are going through period, a phase of feeling hopeless. This heartbreak, whatever relationship you came out from, has left you feeling really hopeless, and quite miserable, really. You've been trying to, you may need to get some advice and support from a friend or somebody around you, or you might be looking for advice and support from somebody around you. So you might be receiving that at the moment. So in the past, you've been spending a lot of time thinking about the past, maybe romanticizing it a little bit too much. And the relationship that you were in was really one-sided. Maybe you ended up investing a lot of effort into it, and it did not pay off for you. Now, going into the future, you've got a peace and harmony coming in for you. So it looks like you might be meeting somebody, but there's definitely a sense that you will get over all this heartbreak and hopelessness, and reach a kind of balance in your life. And there will be a focus on manifesting love. So it seems like that's where you are planning to focus all your attention on, trying to manifest that perfect relationship that you are looking for. So those are the energies for those 2 weeks. So I'm using the Tarot of the Elves for the main read. I have shuffled this deck. I'm just going to cut it and draw the cards. So at the bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups. So it looks like that relationship that you were in fizzled out because you both lost interest in each other. You all seem to have had different visions for the future, and you're going on different pathways. You can see that both of these people are looking in two different directions. There were lots of problems within that relationship, and even though it seemed on the outside to be quite good, and there seemed to be love in that relationship, it seems like you all had lost the spark, and it seems like you all had different expectations about what you wanted from the future. So you're dealing with that energy at the moment, where you have both gone your separate ways. So you've got the Three of Pentacles over here. It seems like you have made a decision about what you want to do. Maybe people around you not really agreeing with whatever you've decided, but you have assessed the situation and decided, you have made your decision. You know what you want to do now in life. You're taking a stand for what you want, despite the fact that people are not really in agreement with it. Now, in that relationship in itself, there seems to have been quite a power struggle that went on. There seems to be a lot of drama, and there might have been a lot of loss as well associated with it. So you might have invested in it, and there may have not been any kind of rewards. And as you can see, both of you struggling for power over here. So this is the reason why maybe you've decided to take your lot and leave that relationship behind. Because it seems like there was a lot of drama and a lot of power struggle going on, and you'll seem to have, decided you'll have different goals in mind, and you'll want to move on from each other because this relationship was not serving the two of you. Now you've got the Star card over here. So in the past, you've been looking, asking for divine intervention. Really, been praying a lot. This is being optimistic, but also asking for help. Meditating a lot, maybe sharing your spiritual practices as well with the Star card. And you've been trying to manifest something new in your life as well in the past few months. So you've been making, different efforts to try and get, maybe you've been trying to bring this relationship back on track, and maybe it hasn't, gone the way that you want, and you have been working very hard at it. And trying, all kinds of tricks up your sleeve to get this relationship back on track again. But maybe because it hasn't worked out, because nothing seems to be going the way that you've been trying to manifest it, you've decided to walk away and leave it behind because it's no longer serving you. So maybe you have decided now to put an end to that relationship. It certainly seems, you have this choice to make, this is an important decision that you're holding back from making. You haven't made it yet because you know that maybe giving up this relationship, the relationship is quite precious to you. This is something important to you, and you have to, sacrifice it in order for you to either get your freedom and move on, or get sacrifice something to get peace of mind, or sacrifice something to get your be able to speak your truth or get your confidence back. So it looks like you are facing some kind of decision, some kind of important decision where something needs to be sacrificed in order for you to move on. Now, what's happening with you? It seems like maybe people working around you have their own agendas. Maybe the person that you're dealing with is also not telling you the truth, or whatever they're doing it for their own personal gain. So maybe that person that you're dealing with is, not speaking the truth. Or they're dealing, there's a lot of lies or deception going on, something going on behind your back that you're not aware of. They might be sabotaging you in some sort of way, or stirring up problems in some kind of way. And they have some kind of hidden agenda. And, this is... maybe they don't want to let you go, and maybe they're trying to prevent you from moving forward. Maybe you don't see that there's anything to be rescued within this relationship, and you want to leave, and maybe they don't want you to. This Knight of Swords can be a bit vindictive, and it can cause a lot of problems as well. And, he tends to, the Knight of Swords tends to be where people say things that are very harsh and very hurtful in order to get their way, in order to get control. They try to control the situation with words by making you feel small or belittle you. So maybe this is the kind of person that you are dealing with at the moment. And maybe this is why you want to end things. You've got the Death card over here, so you definitely want to end things and move on. Let go of the past because you feel that it cannot be rescued, and move on. So your hopes and fears, you feel that whatever promises this person is making to you is not based in reality. You've got this Knight of Cups over here, which tends to be a bit of a dreamer card, but it also tends to be somebody who, lies, really, presents something it's too good to be true, and it generally usually is too good to be true. So they may have made promises to you, and they're not living up to the expectations. They're pretending, that they can deliver certain promises to you, and they're not doing that. So, it's almost as though whatever they're saying is larger than life. Maybe you're tired of having promises being made and not being fulfilled. So, you don't want to continue in that kind of relationship. So you've got the Seven of Cups, Seven of Rods over here, and in this deck, it's usually defending yourself against any kind of problems, but in this deck, it's about feeling restless, feeling tied down, feeling like whatever you have is not good enough for you, there's something else out there, something better for you out there, and you are. In this deck, this King of Cups is about restraint, holding back on your feelings, sitting and waiting for things to happen, waiting for things to come to light. So you are holding back a little bit, expecting changes to come. You're waiting for these changes to come. The King of Cups could also be a water sign person that you're dealing with, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Maybe you're waiting for them to make some kind of decision, or you're waiting for things to change, and this is not happening at this particular moment. So it seems like, you want to move on. You want a new direction. You want to start something brand new, and, you're willing to start it alone. So it seems like you want to, branch off on your own. Maybe you want to travel or start some kind of new venture where you do it by yourself and, leave behind a relationship that, you might be bored in that relationship. Maybe this is the reason why both of you have decided to move on, where you started off, getting along very well. Maybe, the conversation has now died down and there's nothing more to say. So it seems like you want to start off new. You might want to travel as well with this card, with the Ace of Rods. or you might even be looking for a different kind of relationship. Maybe you are attracted to somebody else as well. The Ace of Rods is also the beginning of an attraction, a sexual attraction to somebody else. So maybe there's somebody else that you're more attracted to, and maybe you want to start afresh with that person because the relationship you are in is not very attractive anymore. So there's some kind of decision that you have to make, and you are being faced with this particular dilemma at the moment about whether to stay within that relationship or whether to leave it, cut it out of your life and move on. And this is where you are at the moment. So it's important to consider all the facts. In your mind, you seem to have made up your mind that you want to move on, but something is still keeping you attached to this relationship. Maybe this person has asked you not to leave, and they're doing everything in their power to prevent you from going. So you are faced with a very difficult situation, or very difficult choice here. And you have to go deep within yourself to find the answers to that question. So let's see what the Archangel Tarot says. It's the Empress. Time to act upon your plans. So creativity is rewarded, luxurious and abundant resources. So you have to make up your mind and make a decision based on what you foresee for the future for yourself. So you are the most important person, and the decision you make will have to be for your own happiness, regardless of how the other person feels in that situation. You've got the Seven of Gabriel over here. It says, stand up for what you believe in and have confidence. Claim your personal power. So you're going to have to stand up for yourself. If this person is preventing you from leaving or preventing you from doing what you want to do, you need to decide that you are the most important person and follow your own path in life. The last card is the Six of Ariel, which says material needs get fulfilled in magical ways, and acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. So there will be people around you that support you. With the Six of Ariel, it's about getting that support. And if you are, if you need financial support or emotional support, it looks like there will be people around you that give you that advice and support that you need. But just remember, you are the most important person, and whatever decision you make, either way, it's fine either way. It will all be okay either way, provided that you have put yourself first. Put your needs above everybody else. It's time for you to focus on yourself and give yourself priority. And, this is a card about getting your power back with the Ace of Rods, getting power back in hand and standing up for yourself and being independent and confident in yourself. Enough so that even if you're alone, it doesn't really matter because, you are confident and you believe in yourself. So that is the most important thing. So you're being faced with an important decision over here, and it looks like, maybe you've decided to move away from this old situation and branch off on your own, and maybe travel as well, and getting that power and confidence back in your hand again. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Leave me some comments if it has. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.